I'm about to embark on a 3-day water fast. No food at all, drinking only water, and I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do it. Hey Wellness Warrior, I'm Dr. Nick Zarowski, and regularly I like to do 3-day water fasts because they have a profound healing benefit. And whenever I do them, I like to share that message with you so that you can consider implementing this into your own lifestyle to become healthier. Because water fasting has one of the most profound healing benefits almost out of anything that we could do. Here's exactly how I'm going to do it. So let's talk about the prep during the water fast, what I'm doing, and also how I will break my fast, which is a very important process. So stick around to the end. But let's go ahead and start with the prep. Now, the prep is very important because what you want to do is set yourself up so that when you're doing the fast, you actually feel good and you get the most maximum benefit from doing the fast. And so what would help us feel better? Well, decreasing caffeine going into the fast is something I always do. The reason for this is because I like coffee. I like to drink coffee. And if I'm drinking a lot of coffee, 1 to 2 cups, leading all the way up to the fast, and then when I do my 3-day water fast, I cut coffee cold turkey, one of the things that I know will happen is I will feel really lousy during that water fast. And the other thing that will happen is that I potentially might get a headache from that lack of caffeine, which your brain kind of becomes addicted to. So cutting caffeine prior to going into the fast is very important in order to actually feel well. If you don't do it, well, best of luck to you. So cutting caffeine is first prep thing. The next prep thing is cleaning up your diet, because same thing like we talked about with the caffeine. If you're eating a bunch of sugar and a bunch of junk food and artificial packaged, garbage, what you're going to find is that when you go into the fast, your body's going to crash. You're probably going to go from that hyperglycemic state that you're always in with all that sugar in your blood to a hypoglycemic. And, you're going to feel dizzy and just all out of sorts. Your brain won't work properly. We don't want that to happen. So cleaning up your diet, going sugar-free, going low carb, and also cutting out grains, cutting out a lot of really bad, unhealthy foods going into that fast is the best way to do that. And one of the things I always just tell people is think ketosis, because what you're going to do during that fast, your body will go into ketosis. And that is a state where your body is actually burning fat for energy, which is a great thing. It's a very clean fuel source for your body. But the more that you can follow a keto-like diet going into that is going to be a big plus, because it's just going to help with the transition. And if you've really heard everything I said here in this prep phase, this is all about the transition from going from eating regularly, like let's say 3 meals a day plus snacking, whatever you're doing, going from that stage there, transitioning into a fasted state. You want to make that transition as smooth as possible in order to make the fast comfortable and a good experience. If you put no effort in at all, you're going to crash through into that fast and you're probably going to feel absolutely lousy and sometimes maybe even get sick. So now what do we do during the fast? Okay, let's talk about some of the changes that are happening in your body during the fast and then what you actually do to feel good during that fast. So the first thing that happens is you start to burn through all your glycogen stores. Glycogen is stored sugar in your body. It stores in your muscles, it stores in the liver. Glycogen stores in your body so that when your body needs fast energy, it has it. It's stored sugar. So you're going to burn through this. And once the glycogen is gone, what you're going to find is that you go into the state of ketosis. And this is where instead of your body being a sugar burner, burning sugar for energy, you turn to burning fat for energy. This is one of the reasons while fasting, you start to really lean up. You see that fat around your midsection and your arms and in your face. You see that fat just to start to disappear quite rapidly simply because now your body is targeting it. That's its energy source. Your body is very smart. You might get frustrated that your body stores all this fat all over, but it's only because you're overfeeding your body. And when you have all this fat all over your body, that is stored energy. When you start fasting, that is the energy your body goes after, simply because when in primal times, we didn't have grocery stores that you'd run to all the time. You may eat really good for a couple months, but hey, you may have a couple months where food is really scarce. And so now we have that fat on our body to survive. So you go into the state of ketosis, and when you're in that state, something called autophagy really starts to emphasize that healing power of fasting, where you start breaking down old, dilapidated cells and turning them into new, good, healthy cells. This is where you get that huge benefit from fasting for, let's say, avoiding cancer in your future, avoiding heart disease, avoiding having a stroke, cleaning up the body. This is one of the most advanced cleaning methods, cellular cleaning methods that your body is capable of doing, and that's autophagy. What you're also going to find, and this is one of the reasons I love fasting, it's why I turn to it all the time when I really need a boost in my health, is it's going to help reset your immune system. And when you reset your immune system, if you're dealing with autoimmune issues and allergy issues and food sensitivities, it can really help put you in a better place to overcome those problems. Let's talk about detox next, but before we do, I want to mention to you that social media has become so hostile towards natural health videos like this. They promote the traditional Western medicine way of taking pharmaceuticals and going to the doctors and getting all the type of healthcare that most people are trying to get away from now. And it promotes that, all while not letting you see the natural health stuff, which is probably the reason you came to social media for. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is sign up to my newsletter. Stay on the razor's edge of natural health by signing up to my newsletter, getting all the information that we share with you on how to improve your health naturally, and even the information that we do not ever put on social media because we know it would be censored. Sign up to my newsletter. The link is in the description below. I highly encourage you to do this because nobody cares about your health as much as I do, and I want to help you. So sign up today. Now let's talk about detox, okay? Detox is something that our bodies naturally do. And what happens is, as we are going through life and we're coming into contact with all these chemicals in our food and in our clothing and, maybe chemicals we clean our home with and all this stuff, it can actually get built up in the body, and the body has a hard time breaking it down. So when you take the break and you fast, and you don't consume food for a period of time, it helps amplify that detox process, which is really good for our liver health. You're also going to see an increase in stem cells. You see all these people getting all these fancy stem cell injections all over, spending tens of thousands of dollars traveling to remote places on Earth in order to do it. Well, did you know that just fasting alone will actually increase the level of stem cells in your body, which increases healing by a massive amount? You're also going to help lower inflammation and reset your metabolism. And one of the things I love about fasting is that, sometimes we get on bad tracks, right? It's like, just put a little more sugar in my diet, a little bit more sugar, a little bit more bread, a little bit more grains. Things get out of control. A little bit too many cookies, too many desserts. Well, guess what? When you do all of that, your body becomes addicted to it. You want more and more and more. When you fast, you break all of those, right? When people tell me, "Oh, Dr. Zarowski, I don't want to eat like this. I don't want to follow this healthy diet. I don't want to go sugar-free." It's because they're addicted, right? You're addicted. That's why you have these chains holding you down and stopping you from achieving massive growth in your health. Well, when you reset your metabolism through fasting, you come out of that fast and you're like, "Yeah, I don't care about sugar. I don't care about eating grains. That stuff doesn't even excite me. I don't even want it. I don't even think twice about it." So you're going to reset your metabolism. That's really good. Now, this is very important. I want you to pay close attention to this. Electrolytes are necessary when you're fasting. They just help you feel good. They help keep your energy up. They help you from getting headaches. They help you from feeling dehydrated. Electrolytes are important. They're going to help you sleep better. So we want to make sure that we're adding in electrolytes. I use an electrolyte powder. I'll put some information in the description below for the electrolyte powder that I use, but I use an electrolyte powder. You can use sea salt. As a matter of fact, one of the things you can do that helps not only push off cravings when you're fasting, but also helps keep your electrolytes up is just take one of those little chunks of red salt. A lot of times it'll come in little chunks. You can just pop one of those in your mouth and suck on it, and it'll really help with cravings. And the other thing you can do while you're fasting is use some bone broth. Let's say that, during this time and you're not eating any food, and it's just really been hard on you to only drink water and electrolytes. Well, you can actually go and get some bone broth. You can either make it yourself, or there's some good companies like Kettle and Fire out there that have really good quality bone broth as well. So I'm a big fan of doing bone broth. Like I had mentioned in another video, when I first started doing fasting, I literally only did bone broth fast. I would do a 3-day bone broth fast. And so if that's comfortable for you, then do it. You can even break it up where you can do 1 day straight water, 2 days of bone broth, whatever you want to do. Remember, you're going to get amazing healing benefits however you stack it up. Trust me on that one. You're going to come out of this fast feeling good, better energy, shredded up, looking really lean. You're going to like that. And then post-fast, what do you want to do with this? Because it's important to make sure that we break our fast properly, simply because when you're in that fasted state, your physiology is in a particular place, your gut health is in a particular place. You don't want to just go slam a whole bunch of food. You want to break your fast correctly. First of all, You want to go slowly, start eating very slowly. I like to make sure that I focus on eating foods that are very easy to digest. So like steamed vegetables. I mean, I'm probably always going to do soups whenever I break a fast. It's one of the easiest things to do. You can put some protein in your soup. You can put lots of good vegetables, and it's bone broth based every single time. And you also want to make sure that you stay away from sugar during this time. Stay low carb. You know, you're already in a good place. Stay there, stay low carb. And when you come off that fast, like I said, a soup is a good way to break it. However, another thing you can do is actually use some gut supports. And gut supports are probiotic rich foods. Sauerkraut that is rich in probiotics, or maybe pickles that are rich in probiotics, some yogurt, if dairy sits well with you, some probiotic rich foods is really, really powerful here too. So light foods, nutrient dense, easy to digest, and ones that are going to support your gut health that are rich in probiotics. And then let's talk about the results real quick. You know, I've done these fasts so many times, and here's the type of results I normally see. I normally feel that my brain works way better after doing a fast, because one of the things I didn't mention here, and there's a lot of things I didn't mention. I could talk all day about the profound benefits of fasting, but you're going to get this boost of what's called brain-derived neurotrophic factor. And this is going to really help heal your brain and make you feel good. You're going to get amazing results with your brain health. You're going to break a lot of those food cravings, make it so much easier to follow a healthy diet. You're going to look at yourself in the mirror and you're going to have leaned up a lot. You will see beyond a shadow of a doubt that you leaned up significantly. I've actually done body scans pre-fast and post-fast, and I've lost percentages of body fat during that time. You feel good, you look good, and a lot of times if you're suffering from inflammatory issues or autoimmune issues, you're gonna calm them down a lot. You're gonna feel a lot better. You're gonna start reversing some of those health issues, and you know, we could go categorically, you know, organ system by organ system. You're gonna improve your brain health, your heart health, all these different areas. You're gonna help clean up cancerous cells in your body. You're gonna do so many good things for you. But let's just realize that fasting is something that is wildly beneficial towards your health and something you should certainly implement. So give this video a thumbs up, subscribe. Don't forget to sign up to my newsletter. And also, if you enjoyed this video, I know you're gonna like this one right here.